Trees to meet you. My name's Windi Wildheart. I'm a Centaur Druid, as you can tell. And I heard y'all have been wanting to get to know me. So this is a little get ready with me, and I'll tell you about my latest war crime. My name's Windi Wildheart. I'm a Centaur Druid. I'm definitely one to recycle. I definitely don't like seeing things scattered about, especially after a fight or a war. You'll catch me grave robbing and pilfering through those dead bodies just because they don't need it anymore and it don't need to sit out. Now, most of my jewelry, if not all of it, is secondhand. Even if that means it was a hand. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, I'm 7 foot tall, right? And there are a lot of tiny creatures. I found some of these tiny creature bones and I decided to make them into cute earrings. Because again, they're not needing their body. And they look good on me. Let's go for the necklaces. We got this nice beaded one. Anyway, I heard y'all wanted to hear about my war crimes. I'm not a big fan of war, so I'm not a big fan of the rules of war. I don't even know what they are, honestly. I'm not sure what a war crime is, but I do know we were on a ship, and I was talking with my little rat friend, and my rat friend, thankfully, he did not have the plague. That poor guy, everybody's scared of him. Everybody thinks he got the plague. He didn't got the plague. Anyway, me and my friends, we stroll up to Notre Dame, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure, but they got this big building there full of religious people. They call that a church. I heard they were Catholic. I don't know what they're licking that's called Cathin, but more power to them. And our job was to eliminate a certain person of power. Right. Now, there were many a way that we could have done this, but honestly, that would have required a lot of bloodshed. And I'm not really into all that. That's kind of gross. That's not quite natural, especially when we be using these weaponry. So I looked at my colleagues and I said, what about plague? What about the plague? The plague is such a great idea. That way, yeah, I mean, a lot more people may die, but it'll be of natural causes, right? Right. You get me. Now, before I tell you the rest of the story, let me just show you my little rings real quick. We got this nice little snake friend, a little froggy friend. I found this cute little baby trident just sitting around. Now this one's another little baby creature skull. And I don't know how they breed metal, but that was pretty dang cool. Anyway, back to the story. Now this here's my backhand, and I'm gonna go put that on for you real quick. So we're walking around this big old building they call church, and everybody's running around with their heads cut off, screaming, we're late, we gotta get going, And I'm like, you know what? I don't know much about these churches, but I do know they like to shake hands. And so with my contagion, I walk right in. I go up to the man in charge. They call him a priest. And I go shake his hand, say, trees to meet you. I'm here for church. I'm here to be saved by God. And with that, there goes the first plague. Now let me put this on and I'll finish the story. Okay, so after I shook that priest's hand, he looked at me like I had a million heads. He said, what are you doing here? I said, ain't this church? Aren't we all God's creatures? I'm here to be saved. I want to go where you're going, heaven. And he just looks at me like I'm a freak. And apparently not many centaurs show up to this place. Anyway, his higher up, I think they call him a bishop. Bishop comes, I shake his hand, I say, trees to meet you. I'm here to be saved. And there goes, plague number 2. I'm talking to this bishop and I'm like, what's up with this guy over here? He's looking at me like I got 5 heads, like I don't belong. I thought we were all God's creatures here. And he said, yeah, that guy's new. I said, oh, poor soul. Green bless him. I mean, God bless him. I'm still learning, you know. Anyway, so that's how we started the plague. And then, you know, a couple of days later, we kept shaking other hands. And next thing you know, the whole city was plagued. Whoops. Anyway, we finished the task at hand and we didn't have to spill any blood, so I consider that a win-win-win.